Bienvenidos a la comunidad de Money. Vaya caída que nos hemos llevado justamente donde teníamos los puntos en el vídeo de ayer. Espectacular, dejadme ver que funcione bien el vídeo y todo estemos con el audio ok, me parece que lo tengo demasiado alto, vale, fantástico. Pues fijaos donde teníamos ayer el top 3, los suelos de liquidez. Ayer, a unas cuantas horas lo tenemos desde ayer, desde aquí lo teníamos, han pasado como 17 horas desde el vídeo de ayer. Y fijaos qué interesante exactamente, hemos tenido ahí resistencia en el primer suelo de liquidez, el segundo, y hemos intentado volver al segundo y no ha podido. Y nos hemos ido al tercero exactamente donde teníamos puesto el precio, así que he pegado aquí un buen latigazo, pero ha vuelto otra vez donde estábamos. La pregunta es, ¿qué va a pasar ahora? Lo vamos a ver en el libro de órdenes de Binance de Futuros a través de la página web de Money, viendo dónde están los techos y suelos de liquidez más potentes ahora mismo. No solo en Bitcoin, sino en Ethereum, Solana y fijaos qué interesante lo que ha pasado en Ethereum. Ha tocado el top 2 y en Solana también, fijaos, lo que teníamos en el vídeo de ayer, donde teníamos los suelos de liquidez, ha tocado solo los dos, no ha llegado al tercero como en Bitcoin, y en Solana exactamente igual. En Solana solo ha tocado los dos, un poco por debajo del segundo, pero ahí lo tenemos ahora mismo. Bien, ¿por qué? Porque ha entrado un montón de vendedores de Bitcoin. Vamos a ver exactamente qué es lo que ha pasado. No olvidemos que tenemos noticias importantes macroeconómicas. Yo creo que este jueves, pero el más importante yo creo que va a ser el viernes. Por lo tanto, otra vez volatilidad. Y vamos a ver qué nos dicen los inversores con más dinero en Bitcoin, Ethereum y Solana a través del libro de órdenes. De hecho, los inversores pacientes, digamos, los que ponen órdenes límite, no los que ponen órdenes market. Vamos a ver cómo está por aquí la situación. Hay 4 personas. No sé si habrá alguno del... Today we have to start in English. Oh my God. Now that I mentioned how many people is in the chat, I forgot that we have to do it in English. Okay, nothing happened. This channel is still small, so I think you get fun with that. So what I was mentioning basically is that we hit our targets based on the liquidity in the order books of Binance Futures, you know, that we use in transcend.money. You have the website link down below in the description of the video. So, what is the situation right now? The situation right now is like critical. Critical because look how is the order book right now. So I'm gonna show my positions also in the, because you know that yesterday I placed a lot of entries in the liquidity floors, so now I have to take immediate action before we have the next move, because seems right now the liquidity is saying us that 60,000 is gonna be the last resort, and then we can go lower. Because how different is the order book right now? Look at it. Yesterday we had top 10 liquidity floors, or the biggest bets, the more popular prices for the buyers of Bitcoin, 60,000, right? Even 63, 64. But today we have 50s, so there is quite a fear in the market right now. So here is the challenge, right? I have entries that they are green now, but I have to decide if I place a stop loss with warranty gains, or I can accept a little bit of losses just in case we have corrections. So I have to decide here today what I'm gonna do, which is gonna be my next move, because this is gonna be a good entry or not. Right now the order book is we have at 60,000 strong liquidity floor, right? 60,000 will be a little bit lower where we are right now, and I have my entry in this case for Bitcoin at 61,010, right? So I have to decide, that will be like 2% down, like basically from the current price 2% down. So let me place this in Bitcoin. You know that I like to trade in Mexc because the fees there are very low, but also today we have a new thing, right? So you know that in Maker is 0% in Mexc, and for futures and spots, and for Taker in is just 0.01. That is 4, 5, 6, 7 times cheaper than other exchanges, like the traditional ones, right? But because you ask a lot, we were talking also with Binks, and now we have also down below the possibility that you can join us in basically. Well, we cannot see today. I have to go to the live stream, but in the comments down below you have the links to Binks, and you have up to $7,000. Why Binks? Because apart that they have gridbots, also because right now they don't have KYC with USDT, but you have to be fast, because probably soon they're gonna implement KYC, and then if you don't open now the account, you have to do KYC. Because, you know, if you open a Mexc a long time ago, even if they are forcing now KYC in a lot of countries, it's not mandatory. So that's for that reason, I think it's very good to open a lot of trading accounts, especially the ones that they don't have KYC. And as far as I know, most of the countries, they don't have KYC for Binks also right now, but soon it's gonna change, so hurry up. Now, so the risk is high. Then what I can do? I can do break even in Bitcoin, or in Bitcoin I'm gonna do break even right now, and I'm gonna place the order at 60 or 59,800, I think. But this is the big dilemma that we always have, right? If we go in for the break even immediately after a correction, so sometimes we lose the entry, right? But right now, because the order book is a little bit bearish, I'm gonna place a stop loss with warranty gains. So basically, in this case, I'm gonna go for break even with a stop loss 0%, and it's gonna be 60,010, because 60,000. Do we have 60,000 here? Yes, yes, yes. So this is the big dilemma always we have, right? This is the tricky part. So I have 60, so I'm gonna close at 61,010, and then that's gonna be my stop loss, so break even. And then I'm gonna go to enter to the 60. So if the price is not going below 61.10, I keep the position of Bitcoin right now. If we're going below 60K, then I close the position. And I'm gonna entry at, in fact, yeah, 60,000. I think I'm gonna go 60,000, yes. So right now I have Ethereum, Solana, 2 more entries that I have to review. This one. And so for, let me check, we are in Solana still. So I'm gonna do for Bitcoin, this one, yeah. I think 60,000 is the one that is bigger, with 788 is about 2% down. So I'm gonna do that entry. I think I'm gonna do that entry, yes. So let's go for it. I mean Bitcoin, not yet. Bitcoin, and then I'm gonna go for the 6010. So I'm gonna enter a little bit lower, almost 2%, in case is this entry is a stop loss. The quantity, I'm gonna go for the what a crazy thing, we have 50,000 also. So I'm gonna do $1,000, and let's go, or 1,500, that is $50,000. And then I would like to go to the 57, so this is gonna be one, then 5710 with here $3,000, 30,000. But the most probable scenario right now is bouncing at 60, in my opinion, right? So that's the higher probability, and so I'm gonna do that 60,010. Let's see if I miss or not this trade, because as I say, these are very tricky. If we don't give room, so what happened? If I do break even, maybe they close my position and then the price of Bitcoin is bouncing, or maybe it's closing the position, is going a little bit lower, but it's not reaching 60,000, and then I don't have the entry, or I enter at 60,000 and we go into 57,000, because you know this depends exactly of the tape. So how many bearish people is selling Bitcoins, but now seems that the proportion is more balanced. And also it depends of the traditional markets that we are now, I would say, not moving, let's say, basically at that point. 1 hour, it's a small correction. Okay, so we have news about Japan, etc., but basically I'm gonna follow the order book and that's it. I don't gonna overcomplicate. It's enough complicated with the order book, right? So that's gonna be my strategy. If we keep the 61, fine, and if not, close at break even and then wait to enter at 60k with $15,000, 1,500 10x, and then 6% down. Why? Because right now the order book is bearish with the liquidity floors. So people is like, okay, I'm gonna buy you bitcoins but lower prices, and we lost the 72,000, so it's more pessimist right now, the order book. I'm very interested, but we are now in the English channel that is very small, but I would like to know what happened with all the people in the Spanish channel that they were following in real time the order book, right? Okay, so next, so Bitcoin is gonna be like that. No, yeah, one short. So about the shorts, because we were talking yesterday, but look, the RSI is oversold already. Look, was super crazy this push with 6,500 bitcoins. So I'm gonna keep it like this. We were talking about coverage yesterday. I think it's called like that in English, but basically to place a short, just like an insurance to protect your spot position, right? But today I don't gonna place any short. And we have a lot of altcoins for sure oversold, some of them ordinals, and so now the risk reward for me is not worth it, even if we have the order book showing us that the buyers, they are not willing to buy at these prices. So let's also draw for tomorrow the supports and resistance, or the ceilings and floors of liquidity. This is Bitcoin, and then we'll go for Ethereum. So today there are very few people in the English channel, so normally that means the price can bounce because the interest is lower. That means capitulation. And of course right now we are in a big support, right? This support is coming from February or March, let's say, and we were bouncing around this support and resistance for almost since the beginning of the year, right? This range. So right now was quite strong, the drop. So let's see if the bull people can handle this price, or we're going down. But right now for me the probabilities are higher to bounce, even if the order book is saying that basically 60,000, so we can go 2% down still. But at this point, 2%, 2.3, I think we should have a bounce like we had today, that I have some entrants. They are positive right now, but I have to protect them, right? Just in case the sellers get very strong. Okay, so the next one is good. Okay, so we're going for the liquidity and 1 hour here. Fantastic. And let's see, because as we mentioned, the price is lower right now. 60k. 60k is around here. And of course, now we have to manage the emotions. 60k is strong support, very strong. So for that reason, I place another entry there. And then we have, look, is practically all is in the 60,000, because then we have 59,800, and then this one with 500 bitcoins, that is also quite strong, and also 59,900. So basically they want to protect the 60. That is really important support, right? About the liquidations, still not good, eh? Still 59,500 could be a target, but I think it's gonna be cheaper for them to go for the 62,700 right now. Also, I would like to think about the strategy of taking partial profits. I think it's like that in English, not sure. Let me check that the audio is good and also the chat. Seems hit hard a lot of people this drop, because I can feel that even seeing the English channel is low views. Okay, so the next one is gonna be the resistance, and let's see how is the risk reward, because yesterday we were mentioning that the risk reward was higher because the liquidity floors, they were close to the price than the ceilings, liquidity ceilings, right? So the bet was like it's gonna bounce. So let's see what's gonna happen in the next hours. And so here we have to create, there is a lot of pressure, right? We have a strong support. Some people is entering, some people is scared, some people is selling, some people is buying. The order book is showing a lot of weakness, but a strong support around 60,000, and we have a lot of 15,000. So maximum tension right now, but you know, I believe that the risk reward now is good. Even we have the risk to go down very hard to the 57, right? That is the tricky part, because that is gonna depend from the aggressive sellers, right? So we have this point 50,000. Yeah, 50,000 will be the stronger one, right? So yeah, we have to trade with the information we have and the uncertainty of what people is gonna do, the people that has a lot of fear, right? 64, and everyone has different situation, right? If you need the money or not, or you don't need the Bitcoin, right? So we have the 68,900 will be around here, with in this case 148 Bitcoins. So everyone is thinking is going for the 60,000. All the money is in the 60,000 right now. Okay, so attention, because we have the 72,100 again, and with 433 Bitcoins. So we have more chances of bouncing, but still in the top 10 we don't have any liquidity right now. Top 10, top 20, we don't have liquidity. So probably is what we were saying yesterday, bounce at 6160, and then we can have the option to go higher, right? Let's see how cold or hot is the order, the limit order, because look, the 68,900 for 33 minutes, no one trade at that price. So with $10 million. So let's go again for the 72. That is gonna be the higher part of the channel, and this again is high liquidity for pixels for 31 million, and then the 64,890. That this is at 6% up. So now the point here is where to take the liquidity, right? 64,890 around here. And so for me, this point right now, let's put it here. I'm gonna take so much time, 140. So you can see that now the ceiling of liquidity, or the people that they want to sell Bitcoins, is very spread. It's a spread between 6 and 17%. So it's not so clear the ceiling compared with the floor of liquidity that is super clear at 60,000 right now. Okay, you know that you have this website transcend.money down below in the description of the video. Next. So I decide to put a stop loss break even in Bitcoin, and now we're going for, now it's 3% profits, $100, and these 3 entries are right now just because this drop was planned from yesterday with a limit order we place. If you want to see the video, you have to go to the Spanish channel that we did that yesterday Sunday. And but the position I had in Bitcoin, I closed with 76% profit, and then I entered 2% down at 61. Okay, so that's my position in Bitcoin. And Ethereum right now is 16% up, and Solana 24% up. Not very big entries, but I think still we have some options, because in Ethereum and Solana just they hit the top 2, not the top 3. Okay, so I have to consider also the take profits, the partial take profits. I have to think if I'm gonna go for 6%, that could be 60% profits of 3,000, or just I'm gonna raise the stop loss with partial with warranty gains, or maybe I can do a 12%, that at 10x will be 120% profits, or 72. What is very clear, 70 to 100, that's a take profits for sure. 17%, 170% profits, that will be like $5,000 or a little bit more gains in one day. So that's gonna be for sure. That's I'm gonna take. In fact, I'm gonna take all the profits if the price is going 72 tonight in the next 24 hours. 72,000 in fact, and I will take everything, 180%, all the quantity gains will be 5,400. Okay, so that's gonna be my take profit. That's my position right now for Bitcoin, the entry I had. If we go in 61,010, I exit the position, break even. If we go in 7200, I take all the profits, $5,400 in profits, hopefully in 24 hours, right? If we have a big bounce. Okay, so let's go for Ethereum. In Ethereum, the situation right now, let's check the chart, is plus minus 6%. So not so much volatility to be Ethereum, right? Okay, so let's go for Ethereum. And in Ethereum, what do we have right now? Let me check. How beautiful is it? From yesterday video, bam, 2 entries. Okay, 32. So now, because the order was quite huge, for that reason I entered at that price. The liquidity was brutal. So look now, a lot of liquidity between 32 and 31. A lot of liquidity. 52 millions, 52 millions, 52 millions. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Huge opportunity in Ethereum, I think. Someone want to protect Ethereum really strong. Drop of 6%, so $61,000 is still, so sorry, $3,100 is still a super good opportunity from my perspective, following the order book. So again, I'm gonna go for Ethereum, and I'm gonna place an order in Ethereum. I think I already have a 31. Yeah, I have 3103. How much? $5,000. So it's okay. $50,000 10x. So in Ethereum also, my entry price is 3250. 3250. So what I'm gonna do, this is gonna be interesting. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna place a break even for this position, $32.52 for Ethereum, now a 50% profits, $155 just from right now. I had that entry. And what I'm gonna do, break even 32.52 and then entries in grid 32, 31.5 and 31. This is what I wanna do. Why? Because there is so much money here. Even we have also the 30, but I'm gonna go 32, 31.5, 31 in Ethereum. So hello Henry, welcome. So nice entries today. Finally we fished the price, and let's go for that. So let's do the grid in Ethereum. So first of all, I'm gonna put the break even in Ethereum in 32.52. Break even, so 0%. 32.52. Okay, so here we go. So that's gonna be the stop loss, break even. And now I'm gonna place entries at 32.03. I'm going with this is 3% down, so $1,000, $10,000, 10x. Then I'm gonna go for the 1%, a little bit more than 1% down, 31.51, 53. Also, I'm gonna go with this will be 1% down. So no, 1% now. So I'm gonna go 31.03. That this one I already have, so I don't need to place. So for Ethereum, I will have perfect. So 32.03, $10,000, $1,000 margin. $31.03, $50,000, so $5,000 in the market with margin. So that's gonna be for Ethereum. So yeah, I did it so fast that I didn't place yet in the chart the supports and resistance, and then we'll go for Solana because now it's 20% profits. But let's see what we do with Solana. So incredible, what precision we had in Ethereum from yesterday video. Unbelievable. And that was for 24 hours. So incredible precision. And this is just the beginning of the website of Transcend Money community, because we are working right now, you know, in the chat for have discussions about the special for every token, and also we are like preparing real-time data and how to filter the information, discussing exactly which kind of information is gonna be an edge to make more money in the market, right? But that's for next time. This is for the premium version right now, but let's see what we do in the future. When we have updated data, probably we'll share some of the data when it's tested with the pro version people level. So in Ethereum, yeah, strong support, stronger than in Bitcoin. Brutal. Look, we have 47 million in Bitcoin, and in Ethereum we have 52 million dollars, I mean. So Ethereum is super powerful right now. Maybe because the ETF, maybe because, I don't know, they have protectors. Maybe it's because for the simple reason that it's Bitcoin who is dropping the price of crypto, just because the miners, they have to sell because they are not making profits right now after the halving, right? So let's go here, and we're gonna place the support and resistance for Ethereum, and the trades are already done. You know that I like to trade in Mexc because the lower fees, but also we have Binks right now. We have an offer $7,000 because some of you told me that you don't need KYC and Binks, and you can trade even with USD T without KYC right now, but it's counting down, so it's not gonna be for so long. I recommend you to open an account without KYC also in Binance. Okay, so 31, 32 is gonna be the first one, around here. 32, that's gonna be 3% drop. For that reason, I place break even in my position right now, just in case we have the drop. Okay, so here will be brutal 4 pixels. Then we're gonna go for 3% down. Then we're gonna go 3150, 3150. That will be here with a big quantity, also 52 million. These numbers are very similar, so we have to be careful because maybe it's a whale of Ethereum. But right now we can see that they are changing the quantity quite often, and it's like every minute, something like that. Okay, so, and the last one is 31. This will be the last floor, liquidity floor. If we're going for the ceilings of liquidity, so look how close is the price. So maybe my strategy is not the, because I want to close break even the positions, but maybe I should wait for here 3% down, but I don't want to be 3% down, 30% losses. So I prefer break even, and let's see if I can catch the move, because right now we are in the support, right? So the support of the channel that is coming from end of February. 35.18, 35.18 is around here, and here we have the $11 million, 6% up, 3,000 Ethereums. So we're gonna go for 3. Then 3365.56, this number is interesting. 3365, around here, with 2,000 Ethereum, $7 million, and then 34.88, that this is gonna put a lot of pressure. 34.88, around here. Okay, here we go. With just 1,000 Ethereum. So it's gonna be, seems that Ethereum is gonna be calm. So I have to decide if I don't close the position of Ethereum, because Ethereum, I have $1,000. I'm gonna do break even. I'm gonna do break even. If they close my position, they close my position. I don't want to spend emotional energy in this trade. So whatever. If they close my position and they don't go here and the price just fire up, okay, I'm okay with that. Just, I'm in the position. I think I'm a good position. If not, break even. And I'm gonna try to enter a little bit lower. If I cannot, I cannot. But right now, that's what I feel is the right move for me, for my overall position in the market. Okay, so next, we're going for Solana. And in Solana, what do we have? Let me check that everything is okay. Yeah. So in Solana, what do we have? So we have this bounce, fantastic in the supports, and let's see what do we have in the order book. The overall view in the charts is 20% down, $200. So it's not bad, because let's see if we still have the 80. We have 90s. So now this looks more like the market want to turn around, right? We have 100, but not the 80s, and a lot of hundreds. Okay, so my entry point in Solana is 125.5, but I have more positions. Let me go for this one. Sol, okay. And here we have, let me see, 115.5. So now today this one is not good one. 150.5 is, the market is bearish right now. So I think I'm gonna go for break even also, or maybe some profits. 20%, no, it's $60, it's okay. So I'm gonna go also break even. That's the maximum risk I want to absorb, is break even. So if the position is going below, I don't want to be on a negative side, so I'm gonna be green or out. And then the entries are gonna be these ones, 100. So we have probably it's gonna be 107 and 100, right? I think it's the best. So 100 will be 101, and here I think it's gonna be good entry. 3,000 is $30,000, 10x, and then 107. I'm going 107.7. I'm going 16% down. I will do $50,000. That is 1,500 risk margin. Okay, so these are my positions. And break even from this 125.5 right now, because still Solana suddenly can the strong liquidity right now is in hundreds, so can go to 100. So let's mark this for tomorrow. So, and the other question is why I don't do a short if I think, because the probabilities of a bounce is still there, right? We are at the bottom of the channel that is coming from the end of February, so now the volatility is high. Probabilities of bounce are higher in my opinion, but still we can have a strong axe. 45,000 is not so much in Solana. And in the top we have 136. That's the other side, right? So maybe 136, 140, 47. So maybe here I can take partial profits. But in Solana I don't have so much. It's just $300, so 3,000 market. I'm okay. I'm okay. I don't need to take profits, and I'm okay with break even, just to keep balance my energy. Okay, so we had a great entries thanks to the yesterday order book. Was unbelievable. I see that new people is entering, and was so nice because we had Bitcoin just hitting the top 3 liquidity floors that we placed yesterday in the Spanish channel, these 3. And if you go into 15 minutes, you can see the fight to keep these levels, even were 24 hours before these lines, and we keep this 61 the last resort, right? And today we have a strong support here around 60,000. For Ethereum we had something similar, but in the top 2. Unbelievable. Also with very good precision. We keep the one, but we went deep to the second one. And for Solana also to the second one, but in this case a little bit deeper, but not so much risk, right? So we went down from the support 2%, 2.5, let's say 25% maximum in negative, right? So quite good. And now let's go and see what do we have today for the Solana, right? Let me check that we are right. Fantastic. So for Solana then, what do we have? What we have is 100, 100, 207. So quite bearish. That's a 20% drop. We have that risk still, right? So 100 and 100 of course is a good entry for me, really good entry. I'm gonna put 4 and green, and then we're going for the 102. You know, these are the most popular prices right now in the Binance order book, and then 107. So very clear that everyone is betting that Solana is gonna bounce in the $100, right? Still we have some protection, 120, 115, but I think we should consider the worst scenario, right? And right now we can see, as we were mentioning yesterday, that because the top 10 is not close to the 1%, so the risk of going down is still present, right? After 3 million updates in the limit order of Binance futures. So for the resistance is pretty close, 6%, 9%, 15%. So let's start with 136. That is the first liquidity ceiling with 10,000, so quite small, thin ceiling. And then 140 will be something around here, and 147 even less. So everyone is expecting still a little bit of drop. A little bit, no, a drop. And what do we have in the traditional markets? What is your opinion about the markets right now? So we have Nasdaq, small correction, and Standard & Poor's is bouncing. Okay, so that's the situation. Fantastic, great. And so for Solana, do I gonna make a break even or not? Solana, okay, Solana is interesting, right? We don't have a strong liquidity ceiling, and we don't have right now liquidity floor or liquidity wall, as you want to say. So I think, yeah, for sure minimum is gonna be break even. I already placed the break even, but I entered also in a spot position today, and I think I'm gonna sell also with Solana, and I'm gonna enter 107, 102, and 100. Fantastic. So we are right now 48 minutes. Fantastic. Thank you very much, everyone. That is from the Spanish channel, and little by little, let's see if we can grow the channel and be more present in the English community. And for the ones that you are from the Spanish channel, see you tomorrow. Have a very good luck with your trades in this craziness of market. Love, fortune, and health, and see you in the next video.